Right, so we're back in the void. We've just got to quickly head out the door and to the right here and go and speak with Delilah.
The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
When you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
This is, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Right, this area is pretty scripted, so don't almost jump off the edge like I did there. Just follow along and get through these chats quickly.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young Lady Jessie. What's your name?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Okay, I'm rough.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I was young, the loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Right, so back on the Dreadful Whale. We just need to run over to the left through the door after speaking with Mom.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Right, so So once that's done, through the left, head round here and just go and talk to Megan quickly. Then you'll have a chat with Sokolov.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3
They
days.
tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Okay, so once that's done, we're going to head up towards the skiff, which is this way. I got stuck on the stairs for a sec here, yeah. Back up to the left of this door, and just up to the little boat to start the mission. Pretty straightforward stuff.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Okay, so when we gain control, we're going to want to crouch down just so no one hears us around here, because there's a lot of guards lurking about. We're going to go up top just to here, stay crouched all the way through this first area. I'd say I think I stay crouched for most of this, just because I have a habit of getting spotted by running or getting heard. They turn around and see you while you're messing around on these balconies and stuff. Far reach up here, and I'm just going to follow along this balcony area, and there's another little balcony we want to go on to just up here. So far reach up there. Try to wait around for your mana to recharge so you don't waste it and you're not drilling through Adamaya solutions. And there we go, up to this, jump up on that. I'm going to jump onto the pipe that's just on the left here and go down there if you want some cheeky coins. There's like a few coins on the table and a cigarette case or something. And a little note. Okay, so back over this way onto that balcony. There we go. I'm just going up onto this rooftop in front of us. Just wait for my magic stuff to come back. There we go. And we're going over to this other balcony that's sort of a little drop. You can far reach down here, but if you stand up and just drop down, you can grab the balcony and pull yourself up. And then we want to sleep dart this guy that's sort of sitting down over here. But I think I hit a blood fly with that first sleep dart. Ah well, the second one was good. I'm going to come out here and we want to jump onto this street light.
What do those walls hide?
Again, just wait for that magic to come back. And we're going to go over here. A little bit of mana recharge never hurt anyone. and drop down onto this. And you want to pull the whale oil out when the railing is facing that green sign over there. So just wait until it's in the right position, pull that out, and then you should be good to jump up onto the sign with far reach. But I don't think I could get onto the railing there, but it doesn't really matter. And we're going over towards this open window. You just want to far reach onto this ledge and head through here. This mission's actually quite a short one. There's not really a fat lot that you do at all. I'm pretty sure we get through it without knocking out anyone or anything like that. We pretty much just get through it really quick. So through this window you want to smash this through and then smash the pane on the left so that you can far reach up to this chandelier. And then you want to use a crossbow bolt on the window so that you can go up top. You can sometimes far reach straight through the window, but it has a tendency not to work sometimes and to make you fall, so make sure you shoot it out first. Through this window here, and there's a bunch of stuff in this room you can loot if you want coins. You've got some whale bones and stuff. The lenses we need are on this table, along with a note explaining it. So if you want to have a read of that, feel free. And yeah, we got the copper wire there. Use a little bit of health here because I'm full. Grab the health and whatever's on this table. More whale bones, some processed whale oil, copper wire, adamite solution there if you need it, and some more processed whale oil. And stay crouched in this area because Ashworth is just down on the left and she'll come investigate if you're running about. So just make sure you're staying crouched. You've got a couple of things worth some coins in here, a bone charm, and there's also some stuff to eat there if you want it. We're going to head out of this window that's to the left, and we're going to need to go down towards this machine. So just angle yourself correctly to get the far reach on top of this bookcase. And you need to wait around for the right moment here. There's two witches in the back having a little conversation, and there's this one witch that's sort of doing this sort of route around the machine. When she walks past it, far reach down and put the lenses in. You've got about 5 seconds before you can pull the lever. So go back up here for a sec, and we'll wait for her to walk away, which she'll do in a sec. Hopefully, anyway. Right, there she goes. And when she's past the machine, or just walking away from it, you want to head down here and pull the switch thing that's just here. And that should cue a cutscene. Pretty sure all the witches die after this bit, or they get knocked out or whatever, so it's pretty much smooth sailing back from here, as long as you stay crouched so the normal guards don't find you. Just from running around and stuff. The rest of this mission's fairly easy, so we're going to come up here to the right and through this window that's straight in front of us, and we want to grab a key that's on this desk just here, along with a note explaining some stuff.
Tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Can also have a conversation with this statue, which I thought I'd include.
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily. Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
Delilah, I will take apart everything you've built until I have what's mine.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, child.
I'm not only going to restore things to the way they were, I'm going to make them better.
Fuck you, Delilah. Right, so coming up here, there's an adamite solution just there, if you want to grab it. I forgot to grab it whilst I was down there, and there's a painting on the wall if you want that, worth 200. And up here to the right, there's an adamite solution and a few other things, a couple of sleep darts. Always good to grab those, they tend to come in handy with the mission sometimes, so if you're running low, come and grab these. There's one here next to the bone charm, and there's one on this couch thing here too. Head back out here, sort of back the way you came now, pretty much, just straight to Megan Foster. So we're going to come down here. I use the owls to get down. You want to get to the back of this room, but I just thought we'd jump along the owls just because we could. And then we're going down here to these stairs on the back left. And around. quickly grab this audiograph, and then we're going to exit and end up back by the guard tower, the watchtower thing. So, you've got some health there if you need it. You need to listen to this audiograph to progress the mission. Paint him right there if you want it.
I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Okay, so I just thought I'd let that play because I think some of you may not have seen the storyline for this if you've only followed my videos, and as I never finished the original playthrough, so it wouldn't hurt just to show you guys that. Not going for the speediest times here, just kind of getting through without being spotted and no kills. Although I am getting through them pretty damn quick. So back there, ignore all those blood flies that were in that area, straight up through that window, and we're coming over to this archway again. So up there, far reach up to that, make sure you get that jump right, it can be a little bit finicky at times, and on top of the watchtower again. And then we're going to go to the left and get on top of this street light that's here, so we can go back the way we came pretty much. Over there, and into this room. And let that mana recharge so we're not wasting it. And back over again to the way we came. We're going up onto that rooftop that we dropped down from earlier. It's up there. Again, stay crouched in this area because there's still lots of regular guards around, and you don't want them to come investigate or just look up and see you. It would suck to get spotted at this point. So all the way around here, follow the pipe. Back on top of the rooftop we climbed up from. And yeah, just down again onto this balcony, and then you need to far reach onto the balcony that's just in front of you down there. There we go. Should do it. I think I messed this jump up, but I managed just to jump back up onto the balcony. I think I ended up falling or something, yeah, but I ended up on the lower balcony. Basically, you want to come down here anyway, or you can stay on the higher level. You won't get spotted if you stay crouched and stuff. But yeah, I managed to mess that jump up. You want to come here anyway, across to this street light that's on the other side. You can sort of barely see it's next to the tree. There we go, and I'm going to drop onto this little square thing here, and there's a couple of things you can use to drop down just by walking forward, and you'll end up back on top of this roof here where we jumped up to originally. Sort of shimmy along this ledge if you want, or you can just far reach down to this point and get to Megan. That's it, mission done.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes. Let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos. And Delilah.
Okay, mission complete. Never detected and no kills. Good times. So that was quite a short mission. I think it's about 10 minutes gameplay. There's a lot of padding from the cutscenes there, but never mind, we got it done. Happy days. Moving on to mission 6 very shortly. Much love for the support, guys. Don't forget to drop a like if you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day, and until next time, take it easy.